Lots of active weather ongoing right now across the region. For many, the biggest threat is going to be flooding, but we're also tracking a few stronger storms. Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for parts of Marshall County. That's where our main focus is right now. Really keeping an eye on this storm as well as it's now moving towards the Benton, Kentucky area. That's I-69. It's likely at least the core of it's going to stay just south of the interchange between I-24 and I-69. But severe thunderstorm warning, Marshall County, Kentucky until 6:45 this morning. So for more than another half an hour, you can see the blinking boxes there. Those are the severe thunderstorm warnings. But we've seen a lot of intensity actually develop here very shortly through parts of Massac County, eastern Massac County. It's towards now probably just east of Brookport, Unionville area, and then northward into Pope and Hardin County. So some gusty winds possible with this, but we are seeing more and more signs that these storms are at least trying to organize just a bit. Farther northward, it's lots of heavy rain. Continuing Mount Vernon, eastward Benton, Illinois, and then along Route 14 over towards McLeansboro, southward on 142. We've seen multiple reports now of some flooded roads through Hamilton County. We've had some reports of flooded roads through Jackson County. I've had a report of more than 2.5 inches in places of Williamson County. You get the idea. There is a lot of rain that has fallen through the overnight hours, and we will continue to track the heavy rain, the threat for strong storms, and then later on this afternoon, the threat also includes strong winds on the backside of this storm system. Pretty much everybody right now, though, in a flood warning of some type. That does include all of southeast Missouri, pretty much all of southern Illinois. The one exception is Jefferson County. You're not in a flood warning. I won't be surprised if you end up in one in just a bit. And then pretty much all of western Kentucky also in flood warnings this morning. I know that we're focused often on the dangers of tornadoes and severe thunderstorms, but flooding is the number one killer. 66% of deaths that occur in our nation from flooding occur in vehicles. So don't be driving through floodwaters this morning. That's with my little speech this morning to you, all right, as you head out the door to start your day. Live views coming in from across the region. A lot of rain, of course, coming down and continuing to fall. Biggest threat here this morning we think is flooding. Again, there is a chance for a few stronger storms by this afternoon. Very saturated ground, strong winds from the northwest. Could see some gusts over 50 miles per hour. That may lead to at least a few trees being uprooted and possibly a few scattered power outages. This is quite a storm system moving through. Much quieter, though, into the weekend. Much warmer as well, especially by Sunday afternoon. Breeze picks up out of the south, pushes temperatures back in the mid-60s. There's the area of low pressure. It is going to pretty much track right over top of us. Warm front trying to lift northward this morning. But I want to pick this up here and kind of run through exactly what we're expecting here through the rest of this morning. This is in about 45 minutes. Model doing a great job picking up on that little line of storms. Watch, though, there's another line of storms that's going to develop into the Missouri Boot Heel and then track to the north and east through the mid-morning hours. If we see any stronger storms, that's when we would see it, from about 7 a.m. to about 11 a.m. By 11 a.m., that line of storms is moving east of our region, but the threat may have strong straight line winds, possibly a tornado or two embedded in this line. I really do think it looks like we're probably going to end up with a tornado watch of some kind issued for parts of western Kentucky and far southern Illinois here, probably over the next couple of hours. By 2 o'clock, a lot of the rain is starting to wrap up, but temperatures continue to fall. By 4 o'clock, rain pretty much exiting, but we're back in the low 40s. And then this evening, finally, things start to die down just a bit. Tomorrow morning, winds will be lighter. It's going to be a little chilly, but then Saturday afternoon, some sunshine pushes temperatures back into the upper 50s. As far as that severe weather threat, Storm Prediction Center putting southern Illinois, western Kentucky in a level 2 on a scale of 1 to 5. Again, main threat would be strong straight line winds, possibly a brief spin-up tornado, but something we'll be tracking here through the morning. The flooding threat, it's very high for our region. We're expecting, on top of what's already fallen, some are going to still pick up another 1 to 2 inches of rainfall. Much quieter this weekend, a little sunshine. We're back in the mid-60s on Sunday. We're back in the 70s on Monday, and then cooling back a few degrees towards the middle of next week. Chance for a few more showers Wednesday and Thursday. And then look towards the end of next week, that 10-day forecast, we see highs go back into the low 40s. So we're not done with the cold weather quite yet either.
Can't get comfortable.
No, not at all.
All right, thanks for that.